What's going on, guys? I'm the Mighty Miguel. You're watching the Mighty Gaming channel. Now, yesterday I released a updated version of the almost complete gun guide called the Real Complete Gun Guide, and I asked if there was any guns that I was missing for you guys to list them in the comments, which of course I was missing. Well, I thought I had everything. Apparently I was missing a lot. Of course you guys commented the full list of everything that I'm missing. I've now gained like another 14 guns or something ridiculous, which is just insane. There's so many guns in this game. I don't know how anybody can keep up with it. And there's no single place anywhere that has a list of them all. There's just nowhere to know. So today's video is basically an add-on to yesterday's video. So this is the missing guns from the Real Completed Gun Guide. Coming in at number 1, we have the Hunter's Model 29, which is basically a little revolver with a badass scope on it, like the Han Solo type scope. It sounds pretty badass. It shoots pretty far.
There goes my last shot.
A very cool gun. Looks good on your hip. Once again, revolver, doesn't break. Always good. Moving on, we have the P220-9 Elite. A very cool gun again, scoped once again. A modern European defensive handgun, reliable and fairly accurate. This limited edition includes a sight, expanded magazine, a hair trigger, and muzzle brake.
This is bullshit.
Quite a cool gun.
You have no idea what it takes to survive, do you?
Apparently I have no idea what it takes to survive.
And I'm out.
Pretty decent gun. Looks cool on your hip, especially with that extended mag and red dot sight. Anyway, moving on, we have the Hunter's Model 70, which is a old school hunting rifle. I do like those old school hunting scopes. Sounds like it means business. Once again, bolt action rifle, never jams or breaks. Face this way.
There goes my last shot.
Once again, a cool gun. Not really a lot to say about that. Next up, we have the Exterminator's 10/22. A much more modern looking hunting rifle. Once again, that old school type scope. Matte black paint job. And a tiny little magazine there. It's only a little 22 though, so it doesn't really kill a lot. Oh, you had to forward your head behind the truck, didn't you?
There goes my last shot.
Cool little gun. Not very powerful, but it'll get the job done. Next up, we have the reliable 870 sawn-off shotgun.
I think we're gonna be all right.
Once again, that very cool matte black paint job. Don't ask me how it got 967 bullets in there. Oh, 697 bullets. It's meant to have 6. I feel like it's got a few extra rounds.
During my tours,
Come on, get
I
up
lost
there.
a lot of brothers and sisters. But that pales to the death I've
It's a
seen
pretty cool
from
pump
the
shotgun.
outright.
Good old reliable sawn-off.
We're all soldiers now.
But anyway, moving along, we have the SP5K Custom.
Let's keep that screamer quiet.
Single shot, 9mm on the MP5 platform. Oop. With a hollow on it to give it a little bit of scopage. It's a civilian legal variant of the MP5K machine pistol. Someone put a lot of love into this one, including a muzzle brake, dot sight, and accurized trigger. Pretty cool little gun to have.
And I'm out.
Pretty accurate for just a pistol. But moving on. We got the... Have I gone through that already? Yes. The Raiders Uzi 22. Modified to add full auto fire at the price of losing semi-auto fire and some control and some accuracy. So a fully auto Uzi. It has 25 bullets. Let's see if it's powerful enough to kill this Juggy Wuggy.
Juggernauts make me want to stay home and hide under the covers.
It's kind of quiet though.
Ah, damn it. And I'm out.
Definitely powerful enough to kill a Juggernaut. Moving on, we have the civilian Vector Carbine. Now, I put a suppressor on this one just for shits and giggles because the barrel was already stupidly long. And if you add a suppressor on there, it gets even longer, which is just It's insane. It's longer than a normal rifle. Look how long that is. That's nearly as tall as she is. And that's a submachine gun, apparently. With the suppressor off, though, it's still stupidly long. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, I took the whole gun away, not just the suppressor. There we go. So that's without a suppressor. That is just, it is crazy how long it is. Single shot only. No optics though, iron sights only. Just a wacky, wacky gun to have, especially with that extra long barrel with the suppressor on there. It's just crazy. Like, look at that. It's insane. Absolutely insane.
There goes
I like how it sounds though. Moving on, we have the RTX Cyclone, which is basically a pistol shotgun that fits in your hand with a massive magazine. Now it's meant to have 8 shots. I don't know why this one has 911. I've found all my guns and traded for all my guns. I haven't done anything dodgy. I've either found them or traded for them on the trade network. So this one's a full auto only pistol shotgun, which I don't know how that works. It's meant to only hold 8 mags, or 8 rounds. This one holds a lot more than that. It's just one of the more crazy guns you can find. It's got the red Talon paint job on it. It's pretty awesome, actually. Crazy, crazy gun. Moving on. I'm gonna switch characters to check out the next set of guns. I can't believe how many guns that video is missing. Okay, starting off this part, we have the old Lawman's Viper. Basically an iron sight Viper. Single shot only. Pretty cool sounding gun.
You have anything you want to trade?
Heading your way, I say.
It looks cool when it's stuck on your hip. Is that like porcelain grips? And a red tip there on the iron sights.
More of those.
Oh, nice shot. Moving on. We have the Hobbyist's 1911. Which is what? High-powered self-defense pistol equipped with an extended magazine and red dot sight. Someone put a lot of love into maintaining this. I mean, it looks nice. With the red dot sight, it's definitely way more accurate than it used to be. Single shot only. Pretty cool gun. Oh, that's actually pretty accurate for a pistol with just a red dot on it.
That's it, I'm empty.
I like that. Moving on, we have the Dillinger Pattern 1911. Which is another 19. It's thoroughly illegal full auto conversion of the M1911 handgun, fitted with black market drum magazine and a crude muzzle brake, probably intended for robbing a bank. So as the description says, it's got that big drum barrel magazine behind my head. And no sights though, just full auto only, big drum magazine. I don't know how 932 bullets got in this one, but one of the more crazy guns you can get in the game as well. And it sounds pretty badass. Can it fit a it can fit a silencer.
Fuck it.
Try not to break it the second you need it.
Gem's all clear.
Wow, that jammed again pretty quickly. Prone to jamming.
Gem's all clear.
I'm going to say prone to jamming. How long till it jams again? Wow, that's like 20 rounds and it jams again.
Gem's all clear.
That is a cool animation though. Moving on. We have the RTX Rampant, which is basically a gigantic pistol. It has a built-in suppressor. What's the description say? When Red Talon officer approached her squad's armorer with a request for a handgun with the stopping power to handle the biggest zombie threats, this was the result. This modified Vulture 44 features a full auto-fire, quick reload magazine and a short-range optic. Some Punisher dubbed it the Juggernaut, or some punster dubbed it the Juggernaut, but so far the name hasn't stuck. Full auto only iron sights, but holy shit. It's a Deagle that fires full auto, like, with a built-in suppressor. Come on. Slightly more reliable than that other one. Look how big the damn thing is. Like, holy shit. That thing's the size of your arm. I don't think in real life you'd be able to even hold that up. That is a crazy-ass pistol.
Gem's all clear.
It's so big. That's what she said. Moving on, we have the Dillinger's Patent 1911, which is thoroughly illegal. Did we already look at that? We did already look at that. We did look at that. Moving on, we have the vintage Model 870. Just the normal pump shotgun, just an old school version of it. Vintage. It does the same thing that all pump shotguns do.
I saw a turntable not too far from here. Too many Zeds, or I would have grabbed it.
Does it say anything interesting in the description? Not really.
Solid.
Moving on, we have the Haley Model 70. Once again, another older type rifle. It's got that old school scope on it. I can hear a feral. Here it comes.
Here.
Pretty decent stopping power, even against a feral. A grizzled veteran of some long ago war. This rifle has been
That's a
lovingly
screamer
maintained.
for
The
sure.
well-worn bolt cycles quickly. The finger grooves worn into the furniture. Offers a steady grip. Bolt action rifles never break or jam. I love how it's just got that down the bottom, like terms and conditions. Terms and conditions may apply. But anyway, another pretty
That's
cool
it, I'm
old school
empty.
gun. Moving on. We got the RTX Piranha, which is basically the Red Talon version of the civilian Vector. It's got that cool civilian Vector paint job, or the RT paint job.
Hey, look, a screamer.
I don't know how this one got 680 bullets in it. Has burst mode and single. They might as well have made it full auto, seriously. Why they didn't make it full auto, I'll never know. It basically is. It's actually pretty accurate for a gun that's so small that
Jim's all
shoots so
clear.
fast. Pretty cool gun. Moving on,
It's been a while since we talked.
we
You
have
still
the
working on that
fake
thing?
A47. Which is basically a... It's a 22 rifle that's trying to look like an AK-47. So you can see it there. It's got the tiny little AK magazine on there and a gigantic scope with the other optic as well. Single shot only. It's meant to only hold 35 rounds. This one has 806, don't ask me how. I mean, it's... With that extra mag, it kind of looks like an AK, I guess, but... It's definitely missing some stopping power. I'm pretty sure if you fire this at somebody, they would not think it's an AK-47. I mean, maybe somebody that has no idea about guns could be confused that it's an
Jim's all clear.
AK-47. But I highly doubt that. Pretty accurate, though. Pretty decent gun, even though it's a fake AK. Pretty cool. Moving on, we have the Trumbull Gatekeeper. Originally designed by the network-affiliated gunsmith known as Cletus, the patent for this modified Model 70 rifle has spread virally. From community to community, its owners swear by its reliability and versatility. Features a scope, an expanded internal magazine, fast-cycling bolt, a homemade suppressor, making it perfect for the lone survivor looking to kill a lot of zombies without making too much noise. Bolt up and weapons never may break or... What is it? Never break or jam. So another pretty cool looking rifle. It's got a very cool paint job on it. Old school. Pretty good scope. It's meant to only hold 10 rounds.
Guess
7.62.
what? Something's come
This one
up.
holds 960. Don't know why. I don't know why. I don't ask. People just give me these things. It sounds pretty beast. You got more chance of people think they're firing you're firing an AK-47 with this thing than you do with that little 22. Okay, well that juggernaut just appeared in the middle of the road there. That's good. Now I got something to shoot at. Yeah, come this way. Yeah. Moving on, we have the M1A short. A classic battle rifle with a shortened barrel to save weight. Dates back to half a century at least. No worse for wear. Once again, 7.62. It's meant to hold 20 rounds. This one only has 12. This is a short M1. I mean, this one looks pretty badass. It looks really badass, actually. But, with the suppressor off, it sounds pretty badass, too. That is a gun that sounds like it means business.
That's it, I'm empty.
But anyway, looking at it there, it does look a little bit shorter than the normal M1. Moving on, we have one more character with guns to check through. Switchy, switchy. Alright, so this character's holding the R12 import, which is basically a fully automatic version of the S12K, which is in PUBG. It looks like an S12K, and it's fully automatic.
I'm empty here.
Pretty empty, it's pretty fast though, it only holds about 9 rounds. Pretty cool gun. And last but not least, we have the MGLN Firewhirl. Now, this gun looks like a normal grenade launcher, except in the description it says, this rapid-fire explosion dispenser is fitted with an experimental tech to turn regular 44 or 40mm ammo into napalm. It is exactly as cool as it sounds. Now, it's meant to hold 16 rounds. It's only got 12 in it. That's fine. So basically, it shoots napalm grenades, not explosive grenades. Which is pretty crazy. That zombie is definitely on fire. And definitely dead. I don't know if it'll go that far. No, it does not have a very big range. But still very cool. Now, when I got given this, I heard a rumor that you needed 2 types of ammo in your inventory to reload it. I tested that, and you only need the grenade launcher grenades. Oh, that's going to hurt. Well done. Good job jumping over off a roof. Very cool gun. I do highly recommend that people be very careful with this. You can easily set yourself on fire and turn a bad situation into a very, very much worse situation.
If we started working together, trading and sharing and stuff, everybody would be better off.
But definitely if you start firing these at something, it's not going to be alive very long. But anyway, that is the missing guns from the Complete Gun Guide. Be sure to please check out the Complete Gun Guide if you haven't watched that already, or the real Complete Gun Guide. Also, I'm going to be making a new video in a couple of days for some other items that... They're guns that you didn't see here, that aren't in the gun guide, that you're not supposed to be able to get, but do exist in the game in some way, shape, or form. And there's also something secret in the game that I found that I'm going to be releasing in that too. If I've released it already, I'll put a link to it up there. If not, you'll have to wait. Until then, though, I'm the Mighty Miguel. You're watching the Mighty Gaming channel. We will see you on the live streams as always. Until then, peace. See ya. Bye.